Hey guys, I hope you're all having an amazing day. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys every piece of information that you need to know so that you're primed to dominate in Season 14. Now in this video, we are going to be covering everything from the newest legend, Vantage, to weapon changes, legend changes, map changes, as well as other information that you need to know. I love doing videos like these, but they do take a lot of time to put together. So if you guys do go on to enjoy and want to see more videos like this one, then be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment below with your thoughts on the new season. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody. Firstly, we're going to be discussing the newest addition to the Apex Legend roster, Vantage, along with her abilities. Vantage's passive is known as Spotter's Lens, which allows her to aim down sights either unarmed or with a mid to long range scope and gather information by targeting an enemy. When targeting an enemy, you are able to reveal the legend that person is currently using, the rarity of the body shield they have equipped, the body shields that their teammates have equipped, and the distance to the target. The body shields of the enemy team will also allow you to determine if the enemy team is in a full squad. Her tactical ability is known as Echo Relocation. Now Vantage has a companion bat named Echo, which can be ordered around the map within a certain radius of Vantage. Vantage is able to launch herself to Echo by holding down the tactical button. This movement is aided by a rocket booster on Vantage's back and can traverse quite a significant distance. Finally, we have Vantage's ultimate ability known as Sniper's Mark. Vantage has a customized sniper rifle that she can use to mark enemies. This is done by shooting an enemy who, one shot, will be marked for Vantage and her team, making them more easily visible. This mark does not work like a Bloodhound or Sear Scan and does not appear behind cover if the enemy hides. Vantage and her team get a damage buff on marked enemies, and additionally, Vantage can hit enemy targets for 50 damage the first time she shoots them and 100 damage for consecutive shots. Vantage's ultimate is unlike any we have seen before, as it doesn't need to be fully charged for her to use it. Instead, every 20% of her ultimate charge is another bullet in the chamber of her modified sniper. At full charge, she has 5 bullets, and each bullet shot takes away 20% of her total ultimate charge. So, for example, if you have full ultimate charge and shoot 3 times before switching to another gun, you'll notice that your ult charge will start counting up from 40% instead of dropping to 0. Alright, now that we've covered Vantage and all of her abilities, let's jump into the return of Kings Canyon along with all of its changes. Starting off with the biggest change is the return of our beloved Skull Town. However, the area is much smaller and is now walled off. Also, a prominent POI known as Thunderdome that used to reside next to Skull Town is unfortunately not making a return. Cage has been reworked so that it is much easier to attack and much more difficult to defend, thus preventing the campy playstyle. This has been accomplished by removing the top floor. Many areas around the map, such as the hillside outpost next to containment, have been paved over with grass and trees. Furthermore, the cave between bunker and salvage has been closed off along with the centermost respawn beacon. The reason for this is to reduce third parties by greatening the gap between POIs and modifying the usual rotations around the map. Next up, we have weapon changes, and I must say some of these are absolutely nutty. To balance the weapon health pool, the Wingman is going to use sniper ammo, that's right, sniper ammo instead of heavy, and the Spitfire is going to use light ammo instead of heavy. I personally think these are great changes, as previously all you would need is 1 stack of heavy ammo with a Wingman, and that would do you for at least 2 to 3 fights. Furthermore, the game has been recently inundated with a plethora of viable heavy weapons, making it increasingly difficult for the light side to keep up. I strongly believe that changing the Spitfire to light ammo is a great step in balancing this out and improving the overall weapon health pool. Onto some other changes, the EVA 8 has been buffed with an increased fire rate, and it can now hold a stock. Additionally, the laser sight attachment has been introduced to the game, the SMGs and pistols, which will replace the barrel stabilizer. This will reduce hipfire spread and increase the viability of these weapons close range. The G7 Scout and the Volt have been moved to ground loot and are being replaced by the Rampage and the Bowcheck bow. Finally, and one of probably the most crazy changes, is the Skull Piercer weapon attachment is making a return, as being brought back for the Wingman, the Longbow, and no, I am not kidding, my beloved 30-30. Next up, we have what could be the most interesting changes, the legend changes. Now, just like to inform you guys that these changes have been confirmed. However, exactly what the buffs or nerfs are, haven't. So I'm just going to go over what I think would be most likely. First up, we have a Valkyrie nerf, which I'm 99.99% sure will revolve around her ultimate ability, such as an increased cooldown on her ultimate or reduced height when using her ultimate. Next up, we have a Gibby nerf, which will revolve around his bubble, which is his tactical ability. Now, they may add a health bar to his bubble, or potentially they could reduce the duration of his bubble. Next up, we have Seer, which we will most likely see the range on his tactical ability nerfed, or the time that the enemies are revealed nerfed. As right now, when you scan someone with Seer's tactical, they're revealed for quite a long amount of time. And now the change that I am most excited for, now we're not exactly sure what it's going to be, but Revenant is getting a buff, which I think is awesome. As currently in the professional scene, Revenant has a pick rate of 0.1%, which is the lowest in the game. Onto some other big changes. The gold knockdown will no longer allow self-resurrection. However, you'll now receive the perk previously possessed by the gold backpack, known as Guardian Angel. Speaking of the gold backpack, it has also been changed and no longer grants you the Guardian Angel perk. However, it now has a perk known as Deep Pockets, which allows you to stack 3 batteries, medkits, or 2 Phoenix kits into one slot, which is huge, meaning that you have more room to stack nades or ammunition. I'm looking at you, Horizon mains. Finally, we have a level cap increase from currently 500 to 2,000. Once you hit level 500, you can prestige up to 3 times. This means that everyone can grind and earn a free heirloom without having to fork out your life savings. Let's go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, every significant change to my knowledge that is coming in Season 14 of Apex Legends. If there is something you think I missed, then be sure to leave it down below in the comment section, along with what you are most looking forward to in the new season. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.